Robert Downey Jr. His road to redemption. Have you ever witnessed a fall from grace so profound that it seemed impossible for the individual to rise again? This is the story of Robert Downey Jr., a man whose journey from a troubled past to a redemptive future is nothing short of cinematic.
When you sit there and look at it, do you feel elated, or do you think, well, this is good, but some of my other things were better, or what's your feeling about it?
I feel like the reasons that I wanted to do this film all really paid off, and working with Jewison was really great, and I knew that Marissa and I could create a good chemistry between these characters, and we set out to do that, and we did. And I think it's a kind of film that I like to make, you know.
From his early days as a promising actor to his struggles with addiction and his eventual comeback, his story is a testament to the power of resilience and transformation. But what drove Robert Downey Jr. to overcome his demons and reclaim his place in Hollywood's elite? Let's delve into the remarkable saga of Robert Downey Jr. His road to redemption.
Have you ever met Joan Collins?
Oh my God, when I was 18 years old, I got invited to this party through my manager. It was at George Hamilton's house, right?
I met his glasses.
Really?
I met his tan.
I met his bronzer. There was this, you walk in the door and up to the left, there's this huge portrait of himself.
Early promise and troubled times. Robert Downey Jr., born in 1965, showed early promise in the world of acting. With a natural charisma and undeniable talent, he quickly made a name for himself in Hollywood. However, the pressures of fame soon led him down a perilous path. By the mid-1990s, Downey's struggles with addiction became public knowledge, overshadowing his professional achievements. His frequent run-ins with the law and stints in rehab.
This concept of things just sort of falling into place. I'm a big believer in that too.
Yeah.
What is that though? Is that you getting out of your own way? Like what is that? Isn't
that 70% of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say it's 70% maintenance of what can I do to do my part to stay out of the way. And then the other part, I always think of it as like this little super thin, invisible thread.
Became the focus of media attention, casting a long shadow over his career. The fall and the fallout. The late 90s and early 2000s marked the lowest point in Downey's life. His addiction problems led to arrests, incarcerations, and a seemingly endless cycle of relapse and recovery.
When did you know that you wanted to be an actor?
Well, knowing is something that's very particular to the soul. To know is to understand. The question is already answered in its asking.
Hollywood, known for its unforgiving nature, turned its back on him. Many believed that his career was irreparably damaged. His talent was undeniable, but his personal demons were deemed too great a liability. The turning point came in the mid-2000s when Downey decided to take control of his life.
I mean, I remember as far back as like The Pickup Artist, or, you know, or like the first leads I ever did. It was just these kind of fast-talking guys.
Must say, that rose goes magnificently with your pale skin and dark eyes and white teeth and pink lips and red hair.
You know, I purposely tried to slow Hank down a little bit, and I thought it was an interesting observation that his old girlfriend makes, that he's this guy, so I suspect he was like that.
Yeah, you kept your hair.
His journey towards sobriety was arduous and fraught with challenges, but he persevered. He sought help, worked on rebuilding his personal relationships, and focused on his health. This period of transformation was crucial not only for his well-being but also for setting the stage for his professional comeback. The comeback, Robert Downey Jr. His return to the big screen was nothing short of miraculous.
I have practically zero regard for what is physically printed on the pages when I go to work. And sometimes the better it is, the more annoying it is, because the more likely I am to not innovate within it. So it's a problem. It's gotten to the point where Todd Phillips, by the time we were done shooting due date said, "I figured it out. You hate paper."
He started to take on roles that showcased his range and depth as an actor. However,